Okay, so I've removed the rear door trim, very clean, no trouble, no rust, nothing. And you can see the other one I'm just about to take off now. As you see on the floor here, we have all this old tar. I really want to remove that. That is, yeah, you've got some over there too, and over that side as well, even on the gearbox area. I might just keep the one on the gearbox area, but everything else, I just think, why? Just weight, just lead. Why do you keep something that just weighs the car down? And as you see, look at that horrible paint job. The previous owner didn't even take it back to primer. He just sprayed right over the top of the original green. So if I want to take it back to the original green, all I have to do is get some kerosene and rub hard. Isn't it? That this is what you have to expect this from Japanese repairers or smash. How do I describe it? The most important thing for them is to just get the sale, get the money. If they mislead and deceive you in the process, that's just one of the things that happens in business. There is no conscience, there is no moral obligation here. It's the moral obligation is to get the money, get home. And then when the person comes back and says you did a horrible job, then the business's policy is just to ignore them. And that's how it works. So as you can see, just getting there. This is 7081 business that is written on the car. 7081. It's because some weird person stopped in here the other day and I noticed them because I came in and they looked like a criminal, and so I took down their license plate number and wrote it all over the car windows. So if they did try to steal the car, they'd notice, well, hey, he knows my number plate, so he probably won't, so don't come back. It's a good idea. Yeah, okay. People, I found this today. I don't know where it's from, off my Mazda RX4 Coupe. Someone can tell me if it's off anything? Please, mate, leave a comment. Thank you. What is this? I don't know. So please leave a comment as to what this is. Please help me. Thank you. I've already lost half the bolts and screws and nuts off this car, so yeah. Where am I from? And for all you Mazda rotary addicts out there, here's some interesting stuff for you. Can you read that? It says Takata Kojo, made in Japan. Now, this is the original build. One interesting fact about Japanese corporations is all the chairmen, all the bosses of those companies make little side companies and then decide who, out of all the big bosses, who will make this part, who will make that part. It's called keiretsu in Japanese. There is an older word for it. I just forget the name. It's like kabushiki kaisha, which is like a joint stock corporation. Mazda will own a small proportion of it, but the majority will be owned by one of the Mazda bosses. This is what happened during the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, especially when the Japanese decided to make a lot of motor cars. It meant that a lot of the top bosses were becoming very wealthy, but the consumer in the end was paying a higher price for the vehicle. So it actually, what it caused is that they had less surplus income to use in the economy, which sort of slowed it down, and actually helped cause the economic crash in the early 90s, because all these corporations were taking on much more than what would have been available to them in a free market such as the United States. Anyway, that's some information for you. Thank you. I think I've stumbled across something that every car restorer in the free world hates. That is people who chip away at wires like this. They add just a wire to this, off this 6 amp fuse. Who knows what it's for. This one goes somewhere. I don't know where that one's going. This one's just going to another 6 amp. This one goes up into the ignition. So I don't know what they're doing here. Yeah, for your boot, that's fine, but I really wish that people would not just cut wires like this and have no note here saying what it actually cut from and where it goes to, because then you've got to do all the research and have a look at all the wiring. Now I've got to do this for about 30 wires in this car because the previous owner put in a flashing unit that makes the lights flash. That was his performance part that he added to the car. And well, it didn't actually ever work because it wasn't all plugged in, but they'd cut many wires and I don't exactly know why. Anyway, now we're going to find out where this one goes and what it does. Lots of fun for me. I love fun. This stupid, ugly seat's out. Never be put back in. Okay, good luck. Okay, now I'll show you a little trick of mine. When you're removing the boot by yourself, what will sometimes happen is when you're undoing it, is it'll drop down and it'll hit and damage the glass or damage the chrome here or even the body, right? Okay? So what I do is when I'm undoing it, is I put my leg, see my foot in between. Okay? That way what happens is that it's not going to drop all the way to the ground. And you can have one hand free, of course, to move around. Okay? So see, my foot, and undo them. Nice and easy, like that. And it won't drop at all. Okay, hopefully that helps you in your next car restoration. Thank you. I see dead people.